3,993 feet above sea level and surrounded by rocks and stones, Jos climate is more temperate than other cities in Nigeria and even quite cold due to the high altitude and other features. A climatologist and head of Department of Geography and Planning at the University of Jos, Professor Bimbal Nankam, explains the atmospheric conditions that lead to the extreme weather conditions.
By this time of the year, the sun is overhead in the southern hemisphere, that's tropics of Capricorn. So automatically it means the low pressure cell will shift to the south. And you know where the low pressure cell is, that is where the zone of rising air, because naturally where the sun is overhead, maximum solar intensity will be exerted there. And when air is heated, it becomes light. When it's light, it turns to rise. So naturally, air from colder, dense area will flow to take the part. You know, there's this geographical dictum that says the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. Exactly. So the altitude of the plateau enhances that cooling more than the normal surrounding.
With the low temperatures come some health challenges if the body is not well protected against the harsh weather.
One of those things that it does is to increase the rate of upper respiratory tract infections, because it's dry and dusty. It carries a lot of particles in the atmosphere, and people tend to inhale it and tend to come down with a lot of upper respiratory tract infections, cough, catarrh, nasal discharge, that what we call catarrh, you know. And then also it can also has impact on the skin.
So the residents do what they can to stay warm.
You just have to have your jacket, very thick blankets, and as normal, we don't bath every day like that.
Like me, I used to wear 3 clothes, singlet and normal t-shirts with one big jacket and scarf. Sometimes I used to wear masks because of this cold.
Keep your children in check, ensure they wear their sweaters. If possible, you put their caps for them on. So once the sun comes out, they can actually remove it. So but I think they need it. Sometimes you see kids going around without jackets and you'll be like, are these children really coming out from homes? So I feel it will be good when they keep their kids.
With the Harmattan season still around till the end of January, residents and visitors alike should endeavor to always put on warm clothing and avoid cold drinks or anything that can complicate their system, as advised by medical personnel.